Okay guys, this is a bit of a different video, but welcome to one of my two makeup storage drawers. There's another one over here that has stuff like foundation, primers, more of the base kind of makeup. And in here, we have eye palettes and single eye colors. We have lips, brows, mascara, eyeliners, which I know you can't really see, brushes, larger brushes that won't fit in there, and that is what we have going on. And I am going to be moving, plus this has just become a disaster in here, so I need to declutter. And I thought instead of the kind of declutter where I'm just trying to decide what I want and what I don't want, I want to set myself numbers of products I'm going to keep in each category. And should I have a new product I'm testing out and I decide I really like it and want to keep it, then something else needs to move out from that category. The idea is it will keep me a little bit stricter. So I'm kind of arbitrarily coming up with these numbers right now. We'll see how we do as we go along. But I thought we would start with palettes. I don't know if I'm going to get through this whole drawer in this video, but we will give it a go. And I thought probably I'm going to give myself the most leeway on palettes and foundations, because those are things I also like to keep to kind of test against other things. But what I'm going to try to do is keep 15 palettes out of all the ones that I have here. So I'm going to take them out and sort them as I go into keep and not keep. Then we'll kind of see where the piles are and then moderate and change as necessary. So let me start here. This is the one ColourPop palette I have. I really like this one. It's just got some really nice bright yellows and golds in here. So we're already starting out with a keep. I'm gonna sort of pile the keep ones over here and the gone ones here, and then we'll move forward from there. This one is gorgeous, the outside of it, this Tartist Rainforest of the Sea palette, but the actual shadows themselves don't really do it for me, and I never reach for this. So this is going to be a goner to start with. This one, the Pure Festival palette, right off the bat, I know I really like these glitters, so I'm going to put this in the keep for now, but we'll see if it stays there. The Violet Voss, I mean, this is such a nice palette, but I don't think I ever think or remember that I have it. So I'm going to put it in the getting rid of for now. This is sort of like a first go through these. I really love this Winky Lux Kitten palette. I think Winky Lux does really nice palettes. I really like the colors that are in here and the way they go together and all the different looks you can get. So we're gonna keep that as a keep. I'm gonna throw this out. I don't know, I think I just kept that because it's kind of a cute little motivational kind of thing. But that can be tossed out. This can definitely go. This is actually a face palette. It shouldn't be in here, so I might not include it in this. The only thing I think I might keep this for is using some of these tones on my gray roots when my gray roots start to grow in. So I might hold off on this for now, put it with the other face palettes where it should be, and then also see if I want to keep it or not. I've been donating these little Ipsy bags, so I'm going to move that out to a donate pile. I have this Laura Lee palette, which I never reviewed, and these are not my colors. And this is only a urban swatch, so that's definitely one that I can give away. This palette is getting so old, but it is such a favorite of mine. Why is there like a little hair in there? So we're going to keep this for now and then come back to it. This Morphe palette, I think, I'm probably really shining that in your eyes. I like some of the colors in here, but we're gonna put it here for now. This palette as well is really gorgeous in the way that it's laid out, but I didn't find that it really blew me away in terms of color, so it'll go there. This Protege palette. This was one, again, I apologize if I'm blinding you with light. I don't think I ever actually reviewed this. I played around with it a bit. I feel like I could play with it a little bit more. So I'm gonna kind of put it in the keep, but over here to the side, because I know that it might be a get rid of as I go through and want to keep other things. This one is a really pretty neutral palette. I feel like this might be on the bubble in terms of keep, so I'm gonna put it here for now. I can always go back and get these out of there again if I want it. Alamar, I actually love the colors that are in here. I think they're really unique and really beautiful, especially those ones. So this is going to be a keep. I also really like the shimmers in this Blink palette. I did a review on this. I just find they all are really complimentary. They last a really long time. It's a nice, easy to travel with palette. So I'm gonna hold on to that. I know already this BoxyCharm one is going to go. It looks like it would be so nice, but the glitters just never really work that well, or the shimmers. So I'm gonna put that on the to-go pile. Another BoxyCharm and Pure palette. I think I kind of like the colors in here, but I never really think of this palette. So it's gonna be in the to-go pile for now. This one I think I'm holding on to. I really like Ace Beauty. Like, this was a really surprisingly good palette. And you don't hear Ace Beauty talked about that much, but these were all gorgeous, gorgeous shades. And they just performed so beautifully well. So that is going on the keep pile. And I think one of the nice things is once I get all of these sorted, I will remember all these beautiful palettes that I have. This one was interesting. I think I found it just a little confusing for what it was. I think this is a go. These studio makeup ones I've had for a long time. They were some of the first palettes I reviewed on my channel, but I never reached for them. I feel like I'm going to have like less than 10 palettes left, so I might be pulling some out of the to-go pile because I just might be. I remember this being really pretty and performing really well, but none of these shades feel like things that I don't already have. So I feel like I'm being really brutal with this. Semi-Precious palette. This also looks like it would be such nice colors, but I don't remember it performing like spectacularly well, but maybe I never really gave it a chance. We're gonna put this one sort of on the bubble there. Oh, this is old. This is one of my originals, like before I started filming or anything. This is actually a face palette as well. So I am going to, look at how much of that powder I use. Like, I panned that. I'm gonna put this with the face palettes. This little Pure Revolution palette, this was part of the sort of Pure mystery box. And like, they're fine, but I have these colors already and I'm gonna get rid of those. This was actually a dollar store makeup thing, and surprisingly it doesn't work very well, so that can go. This Pacifica one, it just feels very cheap. I don't remember the shades being necessarily, or it being a bad palette, but I never reach for it. Okay. Smashbox Full Exposure. This was also one of the first palettes I bought when I started like really getting into makeup a little bit more. You can see it's been well loved. There's some divots and stuff in there. But again, I think I have all of these kinds of shades in other palettes, so this one can go. IBY Beauty. Again, these are very, like, they perform totally well, but I definitely have all these shades in other palettes. Here's an oldie. Does everyone remember the Wet n Wild Comfort Zone palette? Oh, I can't even get it open. I almost want to keep this just for like nostalgia value. And this shade right here, like, it was crazy. I feel like it was one of the first sort of like duochromes. It's that blue and burgundy. This is gonna be a maybe, which I know is kind of crazy, but Naked Cosmetics, what are you? Oh yeah, these were actually interesting colors, and I never think of this. It was just, it's kind of a random assortment of colors, but they all performed really well. So this is gonna stay as a maybe. These next two I don't even really need to open. I got this one because it was cheap, but it doesn't perform very well. It's like an Essence nude kind of thing, and again, I have all of those colors. And this right here was a ripoff of the Naked 2 palette, I believe. Naked 2 or Naked 3. But again, I just don't reach for it, and I've had it for quite a while. Another studio makeup one I am going to get rid of. It's fine, but it's not like amazing. Real Her. Again, these, I think they performed okay. I think they performed fine, but not fabulous. And just another neutral palette. These I actually quite like. This is my one little like magnetic palette, and there's some fun little colors in there, and I do like this, and there's some Makeup Geek in there and like a highlighter that I like, so I'm gonna hold on to that. And I remember this one. It's got some unique stuff in it, doesn't it? Yeah, it's got like some metals and blues, but I don't find I reach for it. Wow, I don't even think I kept that many palettes. Let's see here. Okay, so I have the Ace Beauty. That's 1. Alamar. It's 2. Modern Renaissance. It's 3. And this is not how I'm going to lay them out. Blink is 4. Winky Lux is 5. Pure Festival is 6. Cute AF is 7. This little magnetic one is 8. Okay, so I think the 4 that I was thinking of maybe keeping, I'm still going to keep. And I actually may pull a couple of palettes out of here because this brings it up to 12. And there were a couple at the beginning, like maybe the Violet Voss one, that I think I might want to pull back in. But that's a lot of my palettes gone. So let me just move these. And just so you know, wherever possible, I am donating all of these. I'm gonna get them, you know, cleaned up with some rubbing alcohol and see what I can do. Yeah, this can still go. I just forgot I had it, and I feel like that's a good indicator that I don't need to keep it. I'm actually going to put these 2 back into rotation. I enjoyed them. I thought they worked quite well. And this should bring me up to 14 palettes, which still gives me a bit of wiggle room, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I think I will stop that there. Well, actually, no. You know what I'll do? We're gonna go through some eyeshadow singles, and I'm just gonna put this out here so that we can see the eyeshadow singles a little bit more, because I feel like I'm on a roll, and you know, there's some other like shadow sticks and shadow singles and things that I think we can get through. Don't know why that's there. That is lip balm. One of the nice things about getting all this done as well is it'll give me a chance to take this all out of here and properly dust it, because I feel like I have not done that in far too long, and some of these products are a little dusty, which is not great. So I haven't set a number for these. I'm gonna say 10, although maybe we can get it down a little bit lower, and I'm gonna include these shadow sticks in there as well. I'm gonna get rid of this Beauty For Real one first. I just found like it's kind of nice and pearlescent, but it just doesn't do very much. This one I'm gonna hold on to just because I think it's kind of pretty and kind of unique, and you know, like, wow, that's just a really pretty color. So we're gonna say yes to that, and also yes to this nude stick, because I think that is gorgeous as well and just so nice and creamy. This is like so old and broken, so I'm gonna get rid of it, but it was like one of my first products I ever bought. Rosy Flamingo. I used to use this as a highlighter, and I think it was Tatela that talked about using these essence shadows. I think she had one that was just white as a highlighter, but it's lived its life. Thank you very much. Same with this Joe Fresh shadow. It's just a plain white. I think I also used to try to use this as highlighter back in the day, although it looks like it would be incredibly chalky, but I'll get rid of that. I have 2 products here from Meech and Mia that I never actually reviewed, but this one was just kind of like, it's a plain camel toned matte shadow, so this can go. But I seem to remember that this was a loose powder and was maybe nice. Ooh, that is dark. Let me swatch that. It has like a nice purple shift to it. It's called Purple. Okay, this is gonna be kind of like on the bubble there, that I might keep it. I really liked this foiled again from the Balm, but I just don't use silvery shadows that much, so I think it can go. I'm gonna hold on to the Naked Cosmetics one because I like that. And I have a couple of these Marsk. This one is called Foiled Again as well, and I swear it's the same silvery kind of thing. Oh, but that one has like some shimmer to it. Okay, I'm gonna hold on to these for now because they are really nice little loose pigments. And the other one is called Your Toast and is this sort of really pretty pinkish brown shade. That one can be sort of on the bubble as well. This one I never ended up reviewing, but it's really pretty, so I'm gonna hold on to that. And wow, I'm already at 5. This one I still haven't reviewed yet. Have I even taken it out of here? Ooh. Oh, that is like super creamy. Okay, I'm actually going to put this in my to review pile, which kind of stays apart from all of my makeup here. I have a separate area with my products to review so they don't sort of get mixed in and lost. So I'm not sure what happened with this one, but it can go there. And actually I'm gonna do the same with this because I think it was still to be reviewed, which is kind of a cheat, but oh well. I'm gonna get rid of these NYX single shadows. I bought these a while ago and I don't reach for them. They don't do anything that fantastic. This one was kind of a frosted white, which was sort of neat, but this one I think was just a matte brown. I don't know why I got those. I really like the Seraphim Botanicals loose one. It's really pretty. What is this? I know I reviewed this. Okay, it's like a fairly creamy shade and it's fine, but it's not like, it's also called Toasted, between Toasted and Foiled Again. A lot of things are named that, but I'm gonna get rid of this because it's just not that special. This isn't bad, but I never use it. It's like a gold cream base and oh, that is really dried up. So you can definitely go. This is actually a really pretty color. I didn't do a review on this. I don't know if you'd be interested in it, but I'm gonna hold on to that. So I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The Bon Voyage, I mean, this is nice enough and everything. It's just a little single shadow, but it's kind of just a creamy light gold shade. And I have other shades that will do this. This ColourPop shadow, I mean, it's pretty enough. This is girly. Every time I use it, I feel like it should be better than it is. Like it's creamy and everything, but it just doesn't perform that well. So that's gonna go. So I can keep 3 of the 4 of these. And this one I am going to get rid of because this is called Hot Toddy. I don't use colors like this around my eyes, and it also dyes the skin a little bit. So I'm going to get rid of this and hold on to these. And there we go. Let me get these set back up again. So that is what I have left, but you know what? Editing is good, and I'm looking at this and I know I'm not gonna reach for this. This is so old. And the only shade that's interesting in there is that one shade, and I still don't use it. So I'm gonna get rid of this one too. So there we go. Look at all that great neutral space. We're still gonna have to get into these. I know the lips is going to be a lot, but I feel really good about the space that we've put together so far and excited about further decluttering videos. Thanks so much for being part of this, guys. If you like these declutter videos, please give it a thumbs up. That lets me know that you like it. Let me know how many foundations and things or lip products you think I should keep. I feel like maybe I should aim for 20. I feel like it's gonna be really hard, but we will get to that one later. And yeah, that's all for me. Have a great day, you guys. Bye.